Oh no, nobody heard me. That's crazy. This whole time I was talking to myself. The audacity. I'm going to play some music while I'm reading some tarot cards. Because some people they need the closure. Not just the closure, but the spiritual channeling of the beautiful music that is capable to come from my computer. Unbelievable. All right. Hello, I'm Glenda Savage. Welcome to my infomercial. I do have a text line, but I don't have it active today. So if you put 5 comments in the comment section, I will give you a 10-minute reading. All right. Or a 10-card pull. Something in that regard. All right. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It doesn't matter. Might change that. Hold on one second. One consistent viewer. Hold on. Let me change that. Instead of comments, we'll do a 10. We'll do a couple we'll do a reading. For reading, because it's one of those funny nights tonight. I'm not doing no stock market stuff, even though that's technically what my page is about, but right now, not necessarily. Today I'm just gonna have a little bit of fun, because you know what? I can, and it's my page and I can do what I want. You hear me? All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards here. Somebody in my collective is going through something. See what they're going through. Tell me about this situation, this heavy energy, this strain on the brain, this headache. What do I need to know? You're always prepared for something. What are you preparing for? Because whatever you're preparing yourself for, you're creating in your life right now. So if you're struggling or you're feeling a little bit stressed out in this current moment in time, in space, all right? I do have a YouTube page, by the way, Glenda Savage. I will go post some more videos over there. Tonight I'm over here on NFA Queen because it's for funsies, all right? I do what I want. This is my life. I can pick and choose whatever YouTube page I use, all right? Yeah, they tell me to go separate my shit, but mind your business. I can do whatever I want, all right? With the supernatural card being here, you already know that you're intuitive about your own life and things that you do. You don't need a tarot reader to tell you what you already know, right? You're doing this gracefully, too, by the way. You already know. You already know what direction you want your life to go. You already know what you're manifesting. You already know that you're... Hello, Eric. How are you tonight? It's nighttime. Welcome to Glenda's After Hours Special. Welcome to Glenda's After Hours Special. All right. Yes, that's correct. That's my name, Glenda Savage. Heavy on the Sav. All right, Savage. All right, let's go ahead and pull some more cards here for my collective read. That's what I'm doing right now. I was waiting for people to come in here, but of course somebody was saying, no, I shouldn't be doing this. You know, it happens. What can you do? All right, let's see. So right now where I'm at in my reading here for the collective is you're always preparing for something, but you need to be careful because what you're preparing for, you're creating in your life because you're preparing yourself mentally for something you are manifesting to come into fruition. So make sure you're monitoring what you're preparing for. So this manifestation, I'm sure he won't. Not only will he not, I'm sure neither will Momo. That is his loss. And I don't care. You know? Joker was the one that said it was a good idea. I just thought it was funny. Anyways, supernatural. All right? You understand that your magical power in your internal view is already here. Everything that you see here within yourself, you already know that you can manifest based off of these factors of always being prepared for what you're trying to create in your life here. All right? Judgment has been called on this situation too. Yeah, maybe you were covered, like you had a lot of, not boundaries. What's the other word? You're carrying a lot of weight, all right? Burdens, that's the word. You're carrying a lot of burdens right now with this burden card, all right? You're struggling. Sometimes you're carrying too much. You feel a little bit weighed down, you know, a bit in your devil energy, feeling a bit overwhelmed, obsessed, sometimes a bit toxic of your own shit. You know, maybe your own shit sometimes gets on your nerves when you say things or do things that don't exactly make you happy, okay? With the Lover's card, this is also talking about coming into union with yourself, making the choice to come into union with yourself, or like your own intuition, your own instincts, and not relying on other people to tell you how to think or feel. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards. What else do we need to know? Okay, the Hermit is here with the Five of Cups, which talks about somebody going in and doing some inner work, all right? Healing themselves, reflecting, learning more about themselves, and accepting the loss of something about themselves that no longer serves them. So if you're walking away from like maybe old mental thought patterns or the way that you handle business, this could be, you know, that as well. Walking away from things that no longer serve you for your highest good. You're making better choices for yourself as well. Okay, bottom of the deck is that Ace of Wands. We also have the Ace of Cups under that. So you are standing in your own passions and your own emotions, and you're understanding that these are the most two important things for you. And Justice is also here at the bottom of the deck in the Tower. So this is like a new perspective, something you've never done for yourself before. You're choosing who you are instead of letting other people be the dictator of what you do in your life, especially those who are naysayers, for you making the decision to do something that is beneficial to your life, okay? Because this is your life. It is not their life. If you keep listening to the no's and the naysayers, you're never going to get anything done, okay? Because just because they want to do it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, all right? And that's what I have to say on that. What else do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Yeah, like I was saying, you're standing on business. You're protecting yourself. Hello, Joker. Welcome. You're protecting yourself. You are understanding that you have to stand up for yourself against these naysayers, okay? Protect your emotions here with the the Queen of Cups. Protect what you're building and creating for your life, and understanding that this choice and this path is yours alone. It is not for everybody to go on with you. Some people will join you on your path, and some of them will get left behind. And that is just the unfortunate truth about life. Some people will go with you in these next phases. You know, some people aren't going to go with you. So when you're becoming rich, hypothetically, right? Some family members are not going to be welcome at your table. And it's not because you don't love them and wish the best for them. It's because you understand that they will suck the life out of your blessings because they are not good people. All right? You understand that you have to stand firm in your boundaries when these people are coming in and being snakes and venomous to your situation and what you're trying to create here in your life. And if you have somebody trying to stop you, it's because they see your potential and they just don't want you to do it. All right? It happens. There's just people like that out here in this world. You're also understanding that this new beginning means ending and closing old chapters. It also means coming and understanding, wow, you're coming into unison with both your light and darker self, your masculine and your feminine self. You're not only being gentle with yourself and choosing yourself over what other people are telling you to do, you're also standing firm in your emotions and picking and choosing what you're going to listen to and what you're going to tolerate from other people, right? And that is that chapter. Right? You get to open that chapter because you're walking through that door, whether somebody likes it for you or not. It also means this is your justice, and this is going to make people mad. You know why? Because this is your happiness. Justice is yours. This is where those cycles are going to get closed out of people not seeing your potential, not seeing you for you. You're not going to let somebody dictate what you do. And this is going to send you in, it's a catastrophic thing, but it can also be the destruction of something that no longer is serving your life and giving you the benefits, but also amplifying you to the next big thing. It's going to be massive changes. People are going to go and people are going to come. And you get to make those decisions on how you are going to move forward in your life. And this is going to also put you in unison or divine union with your higher purpose. What else does my collective need to know, Spirit? Yeah. See, you're the star of your life. You either let other people tell you what you are and what you're not, or you choose yourself and you keep going forward and you're going to shine as brightly as the fucking sun. Now, with that being said, people are going to try to hurt what you're building here. They're going to just betray you. They're going to backstab you. They're going to talk shit because that's just what those snakes and people do when they don't like what you're doing. But you get to sail away from those motherfuckers on your boat. Your yacht in Maui, right? These people are going to be like, well, I don't think you should have made this decision. And you're going to be like, yeah, well, talk to the hand because I'm on my yacht right now. If it wasn't for this choice that I made for myself, Mr. Naysayer or Mrs. Naysayer, all right? If it wasn't for my choices, I want to be on my yacht right now. So mind your fucking business. Go and sit in your slums, in your depression, in your mopey ways of trying to tell me how to live my life and the choices that I want to make for myself. And I'm going to go and enjoy the sun on my yacht with all my new friends who actually want to see me succeed. Because that's where I'm going. And if you don't want to come with me when I'm building this thought energy, and this is for you, collective. It's not just, I'm just speaking in the character of you. This is you. You're going to save up this money because you're choosing yourself, because you understand your own power. You get to decide. Are you going to let these people take away your blessings? You're going to let this motherfucker steal your boat, your yacht in Maui? You're going to let this person talk shit and tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this because of this and that, and I don't like it because it's annoying? Or are you going to go get that fucking yacht in Maui? That's all I'm saying, collective. You get to make that decision. People are either going to be here for you and want you to succeed, or they're going to be play the devil's advocate. Oh, I just don't think you're going to succeed because you're annoying, or you're not this way or that way. Listen here. I make my decisions for my own life. You hear? And this is why all the blessings are going to come to you. Because you're choosing yourself and not what other people want you to do. You're going to be passionate about what you're doing. You're going to have strong emotions for your life because you're going to be choosing yourself, which means you're going to fill your own cup. And you're not going to let other people whisper in your ear and tell you what you can and can't do. And it's going to bring you the most happiness. If people don't want to see you happy, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them because they're not happy in their own life. So they got to make other people feel as low as them. And that is not cool. What else do I need to know, Spirit? When you're working on yourself, Spirit will work with you. And those people that are for you, they're going to choose you and they're going to help you. Because you're choosing yourself. And when you choose yourself and you go in the direction of yourself, I did say something. Momo. I speak my truth. I'm not scared of you. But I did get my message across. I'm just saying, you let other people be snakes in the water, you're going to always be somebody that's going to follow what everybody else says. You're going to be the follower that walks off the edge of the cliff because the leader that you chose to follow is blind. A wolf in sheep's clothing, they say. This is another page, Momo. Eric said don't give him wrenches. All right. Anyways, anyone want a reading? I'm sure you will. Eric G, do you want a reading? Actually, Joker was in here first. Joker, do you want a reading? Oh, no, Eric was in here first. Joker asked for it, though. Joker, because you asked me to go live, do you want a reading? I will read for you as Glenda. Because he's been in here in my NFA Queen YouTube. And so has TP, and so has Eric. Because he paid for it. He paid for the wrench. Yeah, I paid $30 to have the wrench. Joker, are you sober enough for a reading? Yeah, but we didn't go live on this one until later. I don't think you've been in here until just now, honestly. for the last couple times that I went live. That I remember. Again, there was so much going on. It's been a busy week for me. You don't want a reading? You just want to hear me talk? You gonna laugh at me? Make fun of me the whole time you're in here? Unbelievable. You know, there was a time that Harry used to come over and he would peek over my fence while I was watering my garden. Let me tell you something. I beat Harry's ass. I sprayed him with the hose. You think he looked over my fence for a long time? No. You're about to pass the fuck out. He just wanted me to go live for funsies. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a hard time. I love you too. Don't worry. Do what you need to do. That's what happens when you drink. Plus, don't you have to work tomorrow? You need to get some rest. Because he's been drinking. You're telling me you don't drink and get a little sloshed? I'm gonna go put on some music. You have a great night, Joker. Get some rest, and we will see you tomorrow. Eric, are you drinking too?
Sweet dreams, Joker. I can go into our Discord. No, I don't. I don't drink anymore, nor do I really smoke anymore either. I'm making a conscious decision to kind of walk away from it. It's only Wednesday. It's 4:30. Maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll have a drink or two, but right now, no. Let's hop over to the Discord. Just because I already got my collective reading out and I can move forward. That's all I care about, because I can move this to Glenda's page. I can save it. Move it over there. So let's go to the Discord. Okay. Bye.